Hello? I think we are on. Okay, everybody, welcome. It's 9 minutes left, 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and we finally figured out how to get the camera and the game working. So Tam is down 6-2. St. Francis, a lot of pressure. Just seems to be more in control of this game than Tam does. We got almost a winning face-off. We apologize. We can't figure out how to get the score on the screen. Again, it is 6-2 St. Francis with 10 minutes left in the second period. Dylan Edwards with the ball. Out to Seamus. Seamus Nesbitt, number 19. He's flipping out. He had a long stick. Now he's got a short stick. Cole with the ball. It looks like he's going to send it over. No. Oh, Seamus got leveled, got rid of the ball. Looks like Ben's going to pick it up, but Ben dropped it out of bounds.
Yep, lots of mistakes by Tam so far in this game, and that's kind of the story of it. Down 6-2.
I don't have my All right, Seamus Nesbitt lost his helmet, so he's got to come out of the game. They're putting in Cruz Bentley on D. Looks like Cruz is going to play long stick midi. Great
Nice
save.
save by Rocco Fazio. Let's see how we can do with the clear. Boy, I'll tell you, Tam, if we can get it together, we can come back and win this game. But they just, so far, we're seeing lots of mistakes. Just team is just not playing with a lot of confidence.
Okay, Seamus coming back in the game. They're aggressive on D. They're even, they're going out and really manning up on everybody. Dylan Edwards looks like he's going to think about going in for his possible shot. Over to Ben. Ben back out to Seamus. Seamus is going to try to shoot this one.
Oh, beautiful shot to the left post. Wow. Nice one by Seamus. That'll make it 3-6. Second goal for Seamus Nesbitt today.
Tam is coming off of a win at San Marin. What day was that, Wednesday?
Thursday. Boy, was that a barn burner.
Thursday. I think that we were the better team there, and we just, again, made a lot of mistakes. And then, unfortunately, Harrison got drilled early in the game and had to come out, so we were down a senior defenseman for the game, and it showed a little bit. We had a little trouble stopping him. Then we actually had a heck of a fourth quarter. It outscored them by three goals, I think, and went up. And then San Marin scored with 14. San Marin actually scored with almost no seconds left to tie the game and went into overtime. So then they went to sudden death. And San Marin started with the ball, and we stopped them, and then we got the ball back and we scored, and that was the end of the game. So
it was a fantastic win, and that was Tam's first MCAL game, and the first MCAL game for the league. So last I checked, Tam was number one in the rankings.
And this is not an MCAL game, I don't believe. So after this game, no matter what happens, we're still going to be 1-0 and in first place at MCAL. We do have Marin Catholic on, next week? The Archie Williams game got moved to Monday, so that'll be our second MCAL game. And then we got, I think, Marin Catholic on Saturday of that week. Shot by 15 off the post. We don't have their lineup, so I can't tell you who's got the ball, but it's number 44. They seem pretty solid all the way around.
Boy, that's just another breakdown on that we've seen on the defense. The defense really got to pull it together here.
Yeah, that guy was essentially wide open, point blank, in front of Rocco, about a foot taller than Rocco, and 6 feet in front of him. That's a tough one to stop.
Yep.
Rocco, who San Marin, I mean, again, he didn't have all of his D out there, and he made some unbelievable saves that game as well. So I would give him the MVP of the San Marin game even. And it was a balanced scoring attack up there. So, and today, I've been trying to get the computer to work, so I'm not even sure who scored other than Seamus.
We saw Trevor score.
Oh, that's
again,
right. Trevor with the big overhand. I'd hate to stand in front of that thing. Looks like we had a false start on the face-off, so St. Francis has the ball.
We don't track time of possession. But I got to say, I got to estimate that St. Francis has had the ball 80% of the time this game.
Yeah, I was going to say at least 2-1, but you're going with 4-1. I'll go with that.
Yeah, it's been a pretty tough one for Tam. So again, it's early enough in the game. We got 6.5 minutes left in the first half, and Tam's down 7-3.
And it's all season. It's been kind of a lack of being able to hold possession. Another great save by Rocco. Out to Seamus. Seamus probably going to go the length of the field here, as he often does. Seamus, of course, a unbelievable attackman for the first 2 years of his TAM career, but he's just such a fast kid, and he's got such great stick skills that they've moved in midi. Actually switched him and Ben Richardson, my favorite player, is moved to attack. Seamus going to poke one in again.
Oh, what a goal.
5-hole.
Just a quick move to the left and put it between the legs of the goalie.
Absolutely. The goalie just can't believe it. He cannot believe it got past him, but it was right between his legs.
Nice hat trick for Nesbitt.
Hat trick with 5 minutes left in the first half. That boy, Seamus. That is the Nesbitt call, in case you don't know about it. It's unfortunate we don't have Corey here today. Corey has the hawk call that she brings, which is pretty annoying and loud, but it gets the booth fired up.
Speaking of which, her son Jack out here on the face-off. Jack Stevenson.
Jack
22.
Stevenson, the future of the team. White Leach will graduate after this year, and so we need a new face-off person. Looks like Jack is currently going to be that person. Ooh, that's
boy,
lucky.
We really dodged one there. That was another wide open player in front of the net. And then Trevor Watts picked it up, but then lost it to big number 15, who's a very large person playing attack. Number 99 with the ball. Looks like he wants to shoot. Nope. Another lucky one. Oh, God. Wow. Sometimes it seems like when a player falls, the whistle is blown.
Yeah, I used to just think when it was very violent they'd blow it, but sometimes they just have to fall down this year. It's been a little bit of a whistle-heavy early season. Last game they blew so many whistles that there's a goal. Number 99 punched one in on Rocco. He just got loose 15 feet in front of the net and was open for a shot. And a nice over-the-top one bouncer, hard to stop. at San Marin, when there were so many whistles blown that we had a short discussion with the refereeing crew, and I think it worked, and they called fewer flags flew after that, although there was 3 flags thrown in the last 40 seconds of the game, which, you think in 40 seconds left, maybe you let them play a little bit, but not that one. Good to have Harrison back. Again, he went down early. We think he got the wind knocked out of him because looks like he was in some severe pain. But then he was nice save, Rocco. Need to get some hustle out of our D.
Yeah, we got a player down.
I'm surprised they blew the whistle for that. Thinks like they would let him play, but it was their own player. He went down, but he's jogging off. Looks fine. Looks like he's nary. Maybe he hurt his hand. Or maybe it's just that he's holding his mouthpiece in that hand. He said it's just a little wind. I don't know if that means he got the wind knocked out of him. I'm sure it was dramatic. Let's see. St. Francis, they have the brown unis, and I don't know if that's an homage to the Padres of San Diego fame. The Padres, of course, father, and also wear the brown unis. Another score, number 3. Again, we don't have their names, but a nice over-the-hander. But again, just seems like he's all by himself 20 feet from the goal.
All right, so the score is 9-4 with 4 minutes left in the first half. Tim, again, it's time of possession. I think since we mentioned that a couple minutes ago.
We haven't had the ball. So the issue, with of course lacrosse is that, in basketball or soccer, you get scored on, you get the ball. But in lacrosse, you just go back to the face-off. So if you have a good face-off guy, you cannot have the ball the entire game. And we did not. Well, we ended up winning
that's a beautiful
that
scoop by Harrison to win the face-off. A rare win in this face-off win in this game, which gives Tam possession.
Nice juke by Edwards. Okay, and they're swapping some folks out here. Seamus coming in. Seamus looking for goal number 4. If they don't slow him down, and they didn't. Well, somebody whacked him in the face there. Cole Lawson picks it up behind the net. Another timeout by Tam. Yeah, they were a little bit discombobulated there, so they called the timeout. 3 minutes left, down 9-4. Some of the Tam guys might be dragging a little bit. Wyatt Leach looks like he's out of gas, and we got not even the halftime. Come on, Wyatt.
Well, again, it's early in the game. We can turn this around. We've seen it happen before. It'll take 2 important things. We got to step up our defense, and we got to possess the ball. And so that means winning faceoffs. It means winning ground balls. And so far, again, probably 80% of those are going to St. Francis. So it's not a question of a better team beating a lesser opponent. It's, I think, just getting it together.
Fundamentals, they say, Bruce. Fundamentals.
Yep.
Fundamentals win championships, as does defense. Speaking of fundamentals, did you see my Fighting Illini the other night? Just
no, are they
dismantle that poor team? I can't even think of the name of the team. Oh, it was Penn.
Oh, okay.
Penn. I will say that the Penn kids, when they were down by 40, they came up with a nice chant, and it was essentially, they said, you might be winning this game, but you're going to all work for us. which I thought was a very solid chant by the Penn kids since the Ivy League.
Interesting. Can't say I would really push for that one if I was the coach, but
no, it wasn't the players. It was the
got it.
It was the 8 Penn fans that were there. The 8 Penn fans that were sitting behind their cheerleaders. And as someone that went to Illinois, I disagree that would be the case.
I would have requested a barf bag on that one. Excuse my language. But that is always any win in March Madness is a great win.
Well,
who are they playing next?
They got VCU tonight because VCU number 11 knocked off North Carolina. So here comes North Carolina. So that's tonight about, I think it's 6 o'clock, but might be Eastern. Can't tell. Here goes Seamus. Oh, ran without the ball. He's going to get it back, looks like. No, Dylan got it. Threw it wide. Ben's going to go get it. Oh, what a freaking stab out of the air by number 21. Another failed possession by the Tam Hawks. Ben Richardson tried to throw it out to Dylan, and number 21 with the long stick just snatched it out of the air. Quite the play. And then now they have the ball. There's 2 minutes left. They might just hold it 2 minutes.
Well, if I were Tam, I'd get aggressive and get on it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to actually go try to shoot this one, maybe. Yeah, I think they're going to, well, maybe not. I don't think they're stalling. Just looking for an opening. Uh-oh.
Great slide there by Seamus Nesbitt on defense.
Oh, God. So, 44 with another short hopper on Rocco. Very difficult to stop those, of course.
Yeah,
and he's too open that close to the goal.
Well, our Tam just got completely burned on defense. It's been just not a good defensive effort by the Hawks. And Tam is down, I believe, 10-4 with a minute 15 seconds left in the first half. And there is not a lot of life and enthusiasm being displayed out there by the Hawks. And just getting beaten every which way possible. Face-offs, defense, and then every time we get the ball on offense, we're making sloppy mistakes.
Yeah, it seems like on offense we should almost just, whoever's got the ball, they should go and try to shoot rather than pass it like you like to see, because we're just dropping the ball too often here. But just on a positive note, we are leading MCAL.
Yes, not on a positive note. This is not an MCAL game. Another just absolute burn by St. Francis.
These guys are just, it seems like they're just getting wide open, and our D is not sliding and making the right moves that they need to. These guys are just wide open shooting the ball. Okay, we're going to switch off. Looks like Harrison is going to do a face off with a long stick, which I don't see very often, if ever. And number 30 is coming in the game. I think 30 is Austin Janover because he lost his jersey before the first game started. He was number 6. Okay, I don't know who was holding there. It didn't seem like anybody could have been holding. Harrison, our third person to try to win a face-off.
15 seconds left.
Someone slow him down, please. Oh, lost the ball out of bounds. That's 8.5 seconds.
Oh, we got a flag down. We'll see what happens here. That might carry over into the second half.
Looks like it's going to be on number 15 on St. Francis for, I think, smacking Rocco when Rocco had the ball trapped.
All right, we'll take a
10-minute break.
Take a little break here. We'll be back.
We're going to have a special guest.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome, welcome, everyone, to this beautiful day at Sam Chapman Stadium, right on Richardson Bay.
We're all feeling great up here in the booth, right, Jed?
Yeah, we are. We have a special guest up here. His name is Wesley Morgan. He is the first cousin of Ben overtime goal Richardson.
All right, let's get a headset on this guy. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Wesley, what do you got to say, buddy? You're live on TV. Who's your favorite player?
Ben.
Ben, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Who's your favorite baseball player?
Shohei Ohtani.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. So, Wesley is Preston's sister's son, and they live up in Roseville, where it's about 175 degrees today. Wesley is he likes to interview. Oh God, he's interviewed the chief of police up there. He's thinking about going into the SWAT team as his profession. There goes Dylan Edwards, fires one. Wait, why is it their ball? Did he catch that? Oh, I didn't see that at all. So Wesley, what's your favorite subject in school?
Recess.
Recess. That's a good answer. Recess. What do you think about this lacrosse game?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Is it crazy because Tam's getting beat so badly, or just crazy because there's a lot of hustle out of nobody? Do you know where Ben is on the field right now?
No.
He's on the other end. He's right out here in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so see, the offensive guys can't pass the 50, and the defensive guys can't pass the 50, and the midfielders can run the whole field, which is why they get to sub out on the fly because they get tired because it's 100 yards. Not quite, but it is 100 yards, including the behind the net. Okay, this one's... So Ben can't get, he couldn't go get that, see, because he's on the 50-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Nice patience out of St. Francis here. Wesley, say goodbye to everybody. No?
Goodbye.
Okay, Bruce coming back in.
Okay. Well, the good news is we're all even in the second half. No one has scored yet. Bad news is Tam is down 11-4.
Again, very nice patience out of St. Francis, and they just don't make mistakes. And they get shots off, and they have another one wide, but they're back there for the rebound. Big number 15, I think that is again. He's about 6'5", it seems. Another shot wide. Rocco directing traffic back there. He's got the freshman out there with him. Nice catch by number 18 on St. Francis. I don't know the name of them. We're going to call them the Padres for now.
I got an interesting stat for you.
There they threw one away.
Chatted with Warren Pringle at halftime, our Tam's head coach. He said that Tam has taken in the first half, took 5 shots and scored 4 goals.
That is very efficient, but also not. You need to take more than 5 shots.
Yeah. Well, again, it was time of
Dylan
possession
Edwards.
was the biggest factor in that. If you don't have the ball, you can't shoot it.
That is true, but we had it more than 5 times. We just threw it away a few times.
Absolutely.
So Dylan's getting cross-checked. He's passed it out to Wade. Wade over to Cole. Cole looks like he's going to try to make a move. Then gives it over to Ben Richardson. Ben Richardson's going to try to make a move, which is more than we've seen out of those two in a while. So that's good that they're starting to make some noise. Actually, you know what? That's Seamus. No wonder. Oh, just unlucky again. No shots off.
Yep.
Lost the ball. Looks like they could have lost the ball back, but they're first to it. They're really first to it all day here. 15. Someone needs to put a body on that kid. He's wide open right in the middle.
All right, Tam's defense looking a little more organized here. See what they can do.
Probably got a nice talking to at halftime. That guy has a windup. 18 and 14 or 15 both. Those guys shoot the ball incredibly hard, as does 99, who is not in the game right now. They got some guys that wind up big time, and they're big guys, so that's the centrifugal force on those things is huge. Kind of like our guy Trevor when he winds up. By the way, Preston said they can't hear us very well, and I don't know if we can turn ourselves up or how we do that. Should have probably told you that 5 minutes ago. Good save by Rocco. Oh, Seamus. Again, we have the ball. We save the ball. We throw it to midfield, and we drop it. There we go.
Nice play by Rocco. Dylan Edwards with the ball.
Oh, almost scored it on his own goal, but Rocco was ready. Come on, guys. Give it to Seamus. There we go.
Okay.
He's going to go clock it. He might.
Successful clear by
Wade,
Tam and a beautiful pass.
Wade,
beautiful goal.
You give Wade an opening like that, he's going to bury it. So looks like Tam has now 6 shots on goal and has made 5 of them.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense is looking a lot better.
They are. I mean, we've gone half the quarter, and they haven't scored, which is a huge improvement from the first half.
You know, in a lot of these non-league games, the most important thing is to finish strong, just to give you the confidence for the next game.
I agree, totally agree with that.
And the next league game, as you mentioned, will be on Monday. That's an away game.
At Archie Williams. Oh, we got to win a face-off? We are going to win a face-off. Dylan Edwards picks it up. Ben's going to try to throw a pick. Let's see. Cole Lawson's got the ball. Just really being pestered. These guys are I remember the TAM teams of old used to just bother people like that. And it really does, you know, it wears out the offense when you just get bothered on every pass and every everything, just like that. The guy's just poking Wade over and over and over again, which is, of course, totally legal and encouraged. Wade Hexman with the ball, giving it back to Seamus, who's really their offensive force, trying to feed the needle to Ben there. Probably not.
Oh, the flag is down. Late flag, but he got the back. There was a push in the back against Wade. So looks like Tam will go man up.
22 on St. Francis for the shove in the back. It's been a very clean game. There hasn't been many penalties called and not any dirty play whatsoever. Not that we ever see dirty play on a lacrosse field, but certainly hasn't been any today. And Seamus is going to bring the ball out of the backfield. Going to give it over to Cole Lawson, Dylan Edwards.
Harrison, number 5's got the short stick. Saw him just switch that up.
See.
Oh, a nice take by Seamus.
Attaboy, Ben.
Off the post. Nice
So,
scoop by Cole.
Smack in the face there. Cole scooped it up, and then he got hit, but it looks like they're going to throw one away. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we're back on D. It looks like they're going to do some changing.
Four and a half minutes left in the third quarter. Tam is down 5-11.
We have now Harrison out there with a shorty, even though he's playing D. This is not normal for him, so it's going to be interesting. Again, he ran off and got the short stick when they went on offense when they were a man up. Nice slide, nice swap. Harrison, Jeez, the guy's just wide open. What save by Rocco. Another just unbelievable save. Gonna give it out to big number 7. John
Lazewski to Dylan Edwards to Cole Lawson.
We got it across. Gonna go clock one.
Oh, and a drop.
He had Ben streaking down the lane open. That was going to be hopefully a goal, but good D by number 30.
Ooh, good effort by Austin Janover there, freshman or sophomore. I'm not sure.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out, Seamus. Over to Cole. Okay, we're going to settle down a little bit here. Let's let the offense set up. Seamus and Harrison on the wing. We got Cole at X. Dylan's going to try to get in there and make a shot off. No, back to Seamus. Looks like maybe we're going to give it. Wade just getting absolutely hammered.
Oh, and look at, great look.
Great look. Dylan dropped it on the swing around.
I'm starting to show some fatigue. This is going to be tough with, we've talked about this in past games as the game drags on. Tam just doesn't have the depth in its roster.
Yeah, we don't have we only play about 15 guys, and it's not enough. The middies just get worn down, which includes Harrison and Dylan and Seamus. Looks like they've swapped and put Ben in at midi for a little while here. It's probably to give someone a blow. Yeah, it looks like Seamus. They've probably given Seamus a rest and put him on attack and put Ben in to give him a rest, which is what they have to do, unfortunately.
Oh,
nice pick.
All right.
Nice pick.
Nice defense by Austin Janover.
Looks like he's going to give it down to Ben. We got a fast break going.
Oh,
God.
Wide open goal, and we missed it.
Looks like
nice looking play, though.
Yeah, it was. And then it looks like Ben and Seamus just swap back. So Ben's back on attack, and Seamus is back to midi. I'm not sure if that was all planned that last time down there or not, but.
Well, these middies just get gassed and then moved. They're either going to have to come off, or sometimes they're going to go to defense, or they're going to go to attack just to not have to run the length of the field back and forth.
That's true. And, of course, as I mentioned earlier, Ben is a lifetime midi, and Seamus is a lifetime attacker. So for them to swap it out, not the end of the world. Oh, that was close. This St. Francis team is, they're very sharp, and they all can shoot.
Oh, look at this. We're going to get the ball there. Okay. Oh, 2 seconds left in the quarter.
I don't know. What's the rule where if you have the ball and you don't do anything? There's a big. How do you keep the ball at the end of a quarter for the next quarter? What's that rule?
Oh, well, often you'll see when a penalty flag is thrown, you'll see them run out the clock so the penalty will carry over.
Yeah, but when do you get to do that? Like right there, we couldn't do it, although as we would have, right?
Oh, was there a flag?
No.
Oh.
There has to be a flag. Is that what you were saying?
Oh, well, you'll see teams when you see them intentionally not shoot the ball, it usually means there's a flag thrown and they want to carry the penalty over to the next quarter.
Well, there's carrying the penalty, and then there's not having a face-off to start the quarter. I thought those were different.
Got me on that one. Yeah. All right. Well,
did you actually play lacrosse at some point?
All right. That was a one-score quarter, which in Tam's favor, which would be great if it had been, say, the first quarter of the game. But when you're down 11-4 to start the half, we need more than that. So
we do, but that's the best quarter they've played.
Yeah.
And they did get more than one shot off. They got a few shots off. They're still awfully sloppy and not possessing the ball as much as they need to. It's early in the season. Hopefully they'll sharpen it up a little bit as the season rolls on. You have 3 juniors on offense in Wade Hexamer, Cole Lawson, and Ben Richardson. You got 2 seniors on D and a freshman right now. And then you have senior Harrison and senior Wyatt. But then Seamus is a junior. I mean, we got a lot of juniors on this team. Rocco, the goalie's only a junior. Dylan Edwards, of course, critical midi, is a junior. So almost this whole team will be around again. They will have to replace some defensemen. Right now we got 2 freshmen in there. Look like they go about 200 pounds between the 2 of them. And that is Austin Janover and Cruz Bentley. So 2 long step defensemen. And again, the 2 of them in Rocco, I mean.
Oh, come on, Wyatt, hustle.
Wyatt. There you go, Wyatt.
Oh, that's a great play.
Great play by Wyatt.
Good physical play.
Yeah, he had a nice pop to the kid, legal hit. Kid threw the ball out of bounds. Now we have Harrison Engel, Jesus. Harrison dropped it. He got triple team there. Harrison Engel was he's a sophomore at Cal. There was quite a wind up there. Sophomore at Cal that went to high school with my older son. 32 just wound up with a wide open shot and buried it in the top right corner.
I think what we saw in that series was a lot of what we saw in the first half. It was not an impressive offensive run there by Tam. Just no one moving to get open for Harrison, who was triple teamed, and then on defense we just sort of left a guy there to fire a shot.
A guy there to fire it from 20 feet. So looks like Dylan was playing offense for a second. Maybe Cole was playing midi, or maybe Cole needed a breather or something. So now Dylan's back and Cole's back on offense. And stop raking, boys. Looks like Seamus going to get this one.
Okay, nice face-off win there.
Over to
with
Harrison.
A fast break. If you go, well, I guess not.
Watch out, Harrison.
Oh, boy. It's just tough going here. If you have the possession and the potential for a fast break, I don't know why you don't go for it. especially when you're down 12-5.
St. Francis in yellow as they swap a guy out. Now back to full strength on offense. Nice patience, throwing it around. And again, that was dangerous.
Yeah, but good defense.
Open.
Good defense. That was a force. Everyone was covered.
Okay, back to Harrison, but he overshot him again.
Clear.
Ben Richardson coming down with it. No. Dylan Edwards has the ball.
Nice move there. Maybe a timeout called.
Looks like timeout, Tam. There was potential for a fast break, but they are a swarming defense, this St. Francis team, and they're swarming every single position. So it's, again, they're just nuisances, which is a good thing in lacrosse, to be a nuisance to the offense. And they are very good at it.
Definitely a lot more energy being shown from the Lancers.
They do appear to have 78 players. When the timeout is called, they have 2 full huddles that are about the size of our huddle. Maybe not quite, but they have a lot of players. Tam appears to have a lot of players, but a lot of them are not getting in, so they're not resting the starters.
Yeah, like you said, we've got, I think, just 3 seniors graduating. So, a lot of young players on the field, and then on the sidelines, we've got some very young players who are sort of switching. They're suiting up for varsity games, but getting a lot more playing time in the JV games.
But we don't have a lot of JV games.
And then we look over at the Lancers, and we've talked about this in the past. It happens all over California. The Catholic schools are sports recruiting powerhouses, and it's just what they do. You can't blame them. They can draw from the entire Bay Area, and so why not do it, right?
That's right. I mean, obviously the big example of that is St. Ignatius SI. They are always a lacrosse powerhouse, and some of the TAM players, the best Mill Valley players, a lot of them go play at St. Ignatius, and it causes the TAM pool to be not as full.
It's tough to resist the super team, right?
It is tough to resist the super team. I could resist that drive down there every day, though. I'll tell you that.
But I'll tell you, we've got such a great community here at TAM.
I can't say that, can I?
Mill Valley.
Can't say that, particularly when we're playing the Catholic team. I can't throw the JGD out. We threw it away, is what my point was. Now we're triple teaming a guy, and
defense.
Cole Lawson stole it. Cole is obviously playing midi again. Well, I don't.
Some nice energy there, but shown by Wade Hexamer.
That's interesting. Who is playing offense? Obviously, you got Wade and Ben. Another throwaway. Seamus threw it. Goalie blocked it. And we just cannot possess the ball. We're not getting shots. Jesus.
Oh, what a save by Rocco Fazio. Amazing.
That was point blank. There was absolutely, I would almost call it a crease violation on that. The guy was so close.
That's the kind of play that can get the team fired up. We'll see if it does. Well, if we were using the word hungry to describe these teams, I think there's only one team down there that would fit the description, and they're wearing brown. It's St. Francis Lancers.
Yeah, the Hexamer hop is. Here he goes. Here we go.
Oh, nice move and a great pass.
Oh, what a shot! What a
That's
shot by
in.
Dylan
All
Edwards.
right, Dylan Edwards with a shot.
Roundhouse, a little sidewinder there.
And that was all created by Wade Hexamer. I mean, just a beautiful move. Look back to his left.
Looks like Dylan took a shot there. He seems to be a little shaken up.
I think he's just gassed.
Yeah. I think he might have hurt his wrist a little bit, Dad. Nope, maybe not.
Just tired. Okay, the score is 12-6. 7 minutes left in the game. It would have to be quite a scoring run here by the Hawks to get back in this. But like we were saying, if you can finish strong with a good run of goals here, it would really be helpful for the upcoming games.
Yeah, I think they might have swapped out their Fogo guy, but I think the rest of the team, St. Francis, is still. There you go. Wyatt won a face-off. Wyatt will probably get a award here. What's this?
Maybe a timeout.
Oh, it's his helmet. Helmet was
Chin's
unbuckled.
Equipment timeout. Wyatt comes off. Dylan Edwards comes in. And we are not live yet. Here we go.
I think they did blow the whistle, but we
okay.
weren't doing much with it. Come on,
boy.
guys.
Just basic passing and catching is not
not even under duress.
happening in this game.
And then they're throwing it to each other from 15 feet apart. Wade just got to take it from him. Nice. That was a Ben Richardson.
Oh, beautiful play. Oh, my goodness. What a save by the goalie for the Lancers.
Come on, Wade. That's a nice shove in the back. Yep. Okay. Good defensive play by the offender, Ben Richardson, and then the goalie made just a hell of a save. Wade got knocked down, so we get to keep the ball. I'm guessing he wants to get around this guy that just stole the ball from him, but oh, Ben, come on, kid.
Tam ball, good hustle by Trevor Watts.
Great pass to Ben. Front of the goal, hit it, threw it wide. Trevor is playing midi now, which I like.
I think we're going to see a shot here.
Overhander, but nobody racing to get it.
Yeah.
Nobody from Tam getting close to that ball. So St. Francis will take it over on a missed shot, which is a rarity. But, he dropped the ball. Ben, go get the goalie. Go get the goalie, Ben. Sorry, I can't start to coach from up here. They got a bit of a fast break here. Well,
oh, we got an opportunity. It's probably going to get blown.
Seamus shoved him in the back instead of getting the ball, so they will start on the whistle. You know, for team colors, I mean, there's a lot of colors you could choose from, like any color. I'm not sure brown would be my
wouldn't be your go-to?
Wouldn't be my go-to.
I like brown with yellow, like Wyoming.
That's just because you like Wyoming, the state.
Brown
UPS, there you go. Paul chirping in from the scores table mentioned that UPS is indeed brown. That is correct.
It's a little boring.
But, you know, it's a package company. So package company, they deal in cardboard. Cardboard's brown, so they can be brown. But this is a high school lacrosse team.
I like the mascot, the Lancers. That's not boring.
Another, oh my God, here we go.
What is?
That
I mean,
was
it's
not a good
just-
pass, Rocco. Yeah,
That's the story of the game right there. Just
not crisp. Rocco
not
tossed
crisp.
one in the air to
Yep.
Seamus. They stole it and then had numbers and scored 5 seconds later. Looks like they've swapped out. Let's see. Dylan is on offense now, and Ben is playing midi. I'm guessing because Dylan is gassed. Nope. Now Ben's going to go back to offense, and it looks like Cole's going to come play midi, which makes sense. Cole also a lifetime midi. Essentially, their attackman, who is what's his name? Oh, they won the face-off there. Hugo was a big-time attackman on the JV team, and it's not player. What happened with Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo is playing on the tennis team this year.
Hugo, I mean, a multiple sports star, went to the tennis team, and then they had a kid named Harris, who was a great midi for the JV team, but really a very strong player, and he decided to play golf. So, losing lacrosse players to tennis and golf is probably not normal, but we certainly did lose a couple good ones this year to those two sports. Ben mentioned playing tennis, and I asked him if he ever played tennis.
Oh, it's a nice pass. Good defense. Oh, it was a beautiful goal.
A great shot. Little underhander to the top right corner by number 7. It is 14-6 Catholics. I mean, they're not necessarily all Catholics, I guess. They could just
Well,
be just playing for a Catholic
I
school.
noticed that in the beginning of the game, they had a little prayer after each goal, and then
they got too tired, or they didn't have any more prayers because they got 14 goals.
I guess so. I don't know what happened there.
They did. Bruce did try to play the national anthem over their opening prayer, but just it wasn't.
That was a
not
mistake.
on purpose.
That was a mistake. Didn't see them.
Wasn't through malice of any sort.
Nope. We were working on the national anthem. We've been playing the Alan Jackson, which is very popular with the Hawk players.
I don't believe that's true.
You should probably talk to the coach about that.
The coach likes Alan. The team likes country western. Why don't we play country western on for the pregame?
Okay.
We could. Is there a rap national anthem we could play? Because I think they would like that.
Yeah, well, I think you're in charge on the next one.
Ben is starting to get into a little bit more classic rock, which I'm rather surprised at. But it's better than the other crap that they play. The St. Francis coach doesn't have a lot to be angry about, so he just told his players to move down. He's got to have something to say. That's
minute and 40 seconds left.
Oh, looks like. Is that Dean? That is Dean getting knocked around back there.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Dean.
Oh.
Everybody's rooting for Dean. Dean is a great kid. He's a junior. Good friend of the rest of these juniors. I believe this is his first year playing lacrosse. He's out there. I believe he might be playing midi.
Rocco's getting his workout today. Another great save.
We don't even have Dean on the roster. I just know it's him. Dean was on one of my soccer teams. I had some of these kids on my soccer team in 8th grade. We, of course, ran the table 15-0 with the city championship. Dean was on that team. He also got the Roper Award, which is, of course, for the most popular kid on the team.
Well, another nice shot there just off the mark, but I got to say Rocco Fazio's stick was right on that one. He's getting his workout. I'm guessing, boy, they've got 14 goals. I bet you they've taken over 40 shots today.
Yeah, 25 seconds left. They're going to hold it. They're going to hold it, and they're going to let this game time run out.
Yeah, I think the Hawks
6.
are saying
We've
had enough.
They're shaking it out. Hopefully this kid doesn't go try to shoot one. They're going to call it with 7 seconds left.
Okay,
well,
final score is Tam Hawks 6 and the St. Francis Lancers 14. Again, it's a non-league game. That's probably the best news today for the Tam Hawks.
Seemed
but,
a little flat today, but
yep.
We'll see you Monday.
Okay, thank you.